Hi everyone, I am Taja Hudson, and on today's episode of Behind the Badge, we're here at the Fayetteville Police Foundation with Miss Sydney McCormick. We're going to let her do a quick introduction of herself.
Good morning. I am Sydney McCormick. I'm Executive Director of the Fayetteville Police Foundation. I've been working with the foundation about 5 years. We are a nonprofit, so I'm not employed by the police department. I'm employed by our board of directors for our nonprofit, for our 501c3.
Wow, okay. What is the purpose of the Fayetteville Police Foundation?
Our purpose and our mission and our vision is that we support our police department and our police officers and our non-sworn employees. We try to raise funds for those things that may not be in the city budget, but may be needed by the department. We also, probably our biggest thing that we do is we really advocate for our department and for our police officers and give them our support.
What are some things the foundation has contributed to the department?
Well, we have probably since 2016, since I started, we have given almost $500,000 worth of equipment and other things to the department. In fact, I had just pulled up my list. Just during the last year, we got a private donation of $10,000, so we created a K-9 retired police dog fund. Oh. So that way, when dogs retire, the officers don't have to pay for their care. We also remodeled the human trafficking soft room where they interview people. Mm-hmm. And we also remodeled the youth services division soft room upstairs where they interview children and families about crimes and things like that. We just got a grant, so we purchased, I'm sure you've heard of McGruff,
yes, the
crime dog. Well, this is Scruff, his nephew. Oh. And so he's dressed like a teenager, so we just ordered that costume and case and a lot of publications that go with Scruff. Mm-hmm. So he'll be able to go out to McGruff in the community and the schools. So it's really neat. Gosh, we've also purchased 20 AEDs for the department, the defibrillators for each lieutenant or sergeant to have on every shift. So we've just been real busy.
Yes. Are there any annual events that the Fayetteville Police Foundation does?
Yes. We have two big events each year. One is our police ball. Of course, this year, due to the COVID, we were unable to have it, but we do have an annual police ball and we raise funds. That's one of our biggest fundraisers. And we raise funds for the department, but we also, it's a place for us to honor the police officers. Mm-hmm. And they get to come and dress up, and it's held at Highland Country Club, and they get to come free. Them and a guest get to come free. We have sponsors in our community who sponsor them and their spouse or a date. And they have a great time. It's a lot of fun. We end up with about 400 people at the police ball. The second big thing that we do is Back the Blue Night, and that's usually in December. And that is where local restaurants participate, and they give us 10% of their profits for that night, from 5 to 9. This year, probably will not have that this year either due to COVID. And even though our restaurants have slowly started opening back up, we feel like this year we need to give them a break of not asking them for donations for this year. So we're hoping to I have an idea in my head that I can't share yet, of one other fundraiser that we may do in place of the Back the Blue Night.
What are the foundation's next step for these next couple of years?
Oh, gosh. Over the next couple of years, of course, we want to continue to advocate for our police department, but we also want to make sure that everything that we do supports our officers. And that is really our biggest vision and mission at this point, is to support those officers. And over the last probably 6 weeks, we have gotten involved so much in the community, donating Chick-fil-A gift cards, donating meals, donating funds, just all kinds of stuff to support those officers. And so over the next couple of years, we'll really be looking at our donations and really what will make the biggest impact in our community.
Yes. I know you briefly mentioned how COVID-19 has affected the foundation. Are there any other ways?
Yes, it has. Of course, not having our police ball has really lessened our revenue that we would normally take in, because we usually make about $120,000 from the police ball. That's our biggest fundraiser. And but we had an anonymous donor this year who gave us $75,000 for our operating expenses for over the next year, since they knew that we couldn't have the ball.
Yeah.
And that has really saved us revenue-wise. And we've kind of been able to continue the things that we've been doing. I have received some grants during this time that possibly in the past we would not normally have received. Of course, my office is at the police department, but during this time I've worked from home most of the time, just started back working in the office. So that's about it.
Well, I would like to thank you for doing this interview segment for us. Is there anything you would like to leave the audience with?
Just make sure that they support our police officers. They need our support because those are the ones that keep our community safe. Thank you.
Thank you.